All right, so now we choose the second one. No. Okay, so let me just erase everything and bring it to the center. I hope the concept of I'll keep it over here, okay, because yeah, I think you guys get me. All right, so the first thing that we are supposed to do every time you start writing an essay is to plan your points. Okay, now this should be something that comes as a second nature to you. I must not remind you each and every time that before writing your essay you're supposed to plot your points. Okay, now here, as the word outweigh suggests, okay, I will simply just starting in the starting advantages and this, I'll simply just list down what according to me are the advantages of having regular international flights. Okay, and then I will decide. Okay, this is, you have to be a little bit smart when writing these sort of essays. Do not take your decision straight away that do I think that there are more advantages and disadvantages. Okay, first list down the advantages, look at how many advantages you can come up with, look at how many disadvantages you can come up with, and then towards the end make that decision which one outweighs the other. Okay, so advantages of having regular international flights is obviously number one is more connectivity. That is number one. Then there could be more then there could be more cultural exchange. Okay, are we able to think of one more, because we'll need at least three on either side to make it outweigh the other one. Okay, more connectivity, cultural exchange, I can say revenue. Okay, since there will be more people coming into your country, it will generate more revenue, so you can link it with more connectivity as well. Okay, regular international flights, what are some disadvantages? Obviously environmental pollution, that is one. Then what else? High or not high exactly, that is not the correct word. We can write excessive use of resources, fossil fuels, obviously. Okay, so I was able to come up with 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages. So I would say yes, the advantages that are 3 outweigh the disadvantages that are 2. All right, now let me write my introduction. Okay, I'm going to write my introduction on this side of the screen, on the left hand side, so it makes it easy for you to refer to it. Okay, fine, let's write an introduction statement. So what do you write in your introduction? I keep on repeating this because this should become your muscle memory. In your introduction, you're supposed to write general statement, you're supposed to write paraphrase of the essay given, and you're supposed to write your thesis. Okay, now this is very important. This should become a part of your muscle memory, because when you're giving your exams and when that the pressure of timing comes into the factor, okay, your thinking capability is clouded by your constant need to stick to the time limit. Okay, so it helps to have certain things memorized. All right, so in the introduction I can simply just write in this growing travel obsessed world. Okay, you see there are a lot of content creators, a lot of aspiring bloggers, not exactly bloggers, vloggers. They go to different places and document their traveling experience and everything else. Okay, and it's like every day you open your Instagram or anything, there will be somebody who is traveling and doing all that. Okay, so that is one component. Yes, there are also other people who travel for the purpose of business and whatnot. Okay, so in this growing travel obsessed world, okay, connectivity plays a plays a vital role, full stop. Okay, due to this, aviation companies have started frequent. Okay, in place of regular I am writing frequent. Due to this, aviation companies have started frequent flights to popular international destinations. Full stop. Okay, this is my introduction statement. Let me just draw a line over here. Okay, in this growing travel obsessed world, connectivity plays a vital role. Due to this, aviation companies have started frequent flights to popular international destinations. Full stop. Okay, according to me, this trend has more advantages such as cultural exchange and revenue generation. According to me, this trend has more advantages such as cultural exchange and revenue generation than the disadvantages which are excessive use of fossil fuels and other resources. Full stop. Okay, this is a decent, not decent, this is a very good introduction paragraph. Okay, so you see what I did over here. In this growing travel obsessed world, connectivity plays a vital role. I started off with a general statement. Okay, due to this, aviation companies have started frequent flights to popular international destinations. All I did is rewrite this. Many people around the world now take regular international flights. So I wrote, due to this, aviation companies have started frequent flights to popular international destinations. Then I straight away got to my thesis. Thesis is what? Your response to the question. They are asking you, do the advantages of this trend outweigh the disadvantages to the environment? Okay. According to me, this trend has more advantages such as cultural exchange and revenue generation than the disadvantages, which are excessive use of fossil fuels and other resources. Right? I straight away wrote that. All right. So this is how you can. This is one way to write your introduction paragraph. If you do not wish to include the words such as I wrote about the advantages like cultural exchange and revenue generation and whatnot, and these points about excessive use of fossil fuels and other resources, if you don't want to write that, and if you simply just want to write that according to me this trend has more advantages compared to the disadvantages, full stop, that should also suffice. Okay, but make sure if you don't write enough a number of words in your introduction, you will have to compensate for that by writing more words in your body paragraph. Okay, remember that blueprint of 50, 75, 75 and 50. This is how you're supposed to write. This is introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and this is conclusion. This is how you're supposed to meet your word count. Okay, so in the next video we write our body paragraph 1.